Do you feel that euthanasia or physician-assisted suicide should be legalized in North Carolina or any other state?
I would be personally no, because I think that it's very hard to make decisions at that point. For Lee, he didn't even make sense toward the end there at times, and yet he still could function. The girls still saw him, and we were still able to have time with him. I don't know what I would hate to encourage anybody to think, Lee, because you don't know when things are going to change. Lee changed so much from day to day that I would hate to think somebody would choose to end their life, and there might have been a reason why they could have lived longer. I do believe that everything happens for a purpose and a reason, not necessarily in a positive way, but somebody learns from it. I would hate to think that we just choose to cut things off. How do we have the right to make that judgment? In purposes from my life, I believe there's a God, and I think only God really has that choice.
When do you feel life ceases to have a meaning?
Only when you actually die. Even up to the very end, somebody has a personality and a life.
How do you feel the medical personnel improve the quality of their life?
For Lee, they gave him a lot of things that helped sustain him, and most people with his diagnosis live less than 6 months. Lee had almost 2 years. So, and there were points at which he became pretty healthy. In fact, it was so amazing that the October, right before he died, it was like he had progressed so far, and I remember he actually walked around and went Halloween trick-or-treating with his kids. And then by December, he was gone.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
Well, I think in terms of like what you would research, the hospice, I just think it's a marvelous, wonderful way for a person to be able to die with dignity, to die with the best care possible, and to know that you're not totally alone, because there are a lot of good medical people there, but psychological people. They really nurture the whole person, not just the medical issue. So I think that's important. I would hope that no one would give up just because you touch somebody every day in whatever manner or way you live. You can't always judge when those moments are going to come if you decide to arbitrarily end your life. So I think it's important that life comes as it may, or death.